What is up, Nuggets? It's your boy, Killer Pizza, here with a brand new video for you rascals and rapscallions out there. As always, I hope everybody's having a great weekend, watching some spooky movies and whatnot. And I hope everybody had a really good Christmas. Mine was very merry. I had a great Christmas. I've seen a lot of my family. We exchanged presents, had a lot of laughs, ate some good food before I made my traditional Irish goodbye from the family party. And I know what you guys are thinking. The guy who talks into a camera, talking to himself about 80s horror movies, he would leave a social event without saying goodbye to everybody? Crazy, right? But anyways, I hope everybody has some fun plans for the New Year's. Be safe out there, or go completely G.G. Allen. I don't really mind. Just don't hurt nobody, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm going to get right into the video. You guys can tell what it's about. It is my final physical media haul of the year. I believe I have 17 titles. And just a reminder before I get into this, I want to get this video out of the way because every year, the first Sunday of the new year, I've made it a tradition on this channel to do a complete horror movie collection video. You guys seem to like that, and it's kind of fun to go back and look at the videos over the years and see the growth of the collection and everything, which I'll tell you right now, I am completely running out of room on the shelf behind me, which is all horror. I'm going to have to get a second shelf soon. But anyways, let's get into the movies I picked up. Like I said, the final haul, some of these are orders from overseas. Some of these were Christmas gifts. Some of these were Black Friday purchases and whatnot. But anyways, let's hop right into it. So the first one we got right here, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now, this is one of my favorite slasher movies. If you want to hear me go more in depth about my favorite slasher movies, I actually did a live stream with Goraphobe, ranking our top 10 favorite slasher movies. We also did another stream 2 weeks before that. If you want to go check his channel out and see the past two live streams I did, feel free and watch some of his content on there. He's got really good videos, really good guy, and he's right under 1,000 subscribers. Let's try to get him over 1,000 subscribers. And let me know in the comments also, too, if you guys would like to see me start doing live streams myself on this channel. But anyway, Silent Night, Deadly Night. I'm kind of weird with all these upgrades on 4K through Scream Factory. I realize I don't need to upgrade everything. But this is one of my very favorite slashers. And something about them releasing it around Christmas. And this artwork right here. That is just classic right there. I love it. Remember this so much from the video stores. Had to pick this up. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now I have 3 4Ks right here that were from Black Friday. I think these go for around $20, but they ended up being about $7 a piece. So I got The Big Lebowski. I didn't really care for this one growing up. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I think it will probably grow on me as I've gotten older. I'm going to give it another shot. And here are two you guys might be surprised I've never seen before in my life. Two really highly regarded movies. The Shawshank Redemption and Schindler's List. That's true. I've never seen either one of those movies. You guys would be surprised. I was talking to my grandma the other day, and she says, "You've never seen Shawshank Redemption?" I said, "No, but I've seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space." So, we're all subjective, but I think there's some films I need to check out. Obviously those ones. And this one right here was a gift from my mother on Christmas. One I kind of questioned if I was going to upgrade or not. And that is Taxi Driver, the Steelbook. So I figured I had to upgrade this one because it's one of my very favorite movies of all time. My favorite Robert De Niro movie by far. I love me some Taxi Driver. Now here is one I'm very excited to own. I know there's a lot of controversy on YouTube lately with reviewers talking about this movie. I think you guys are, I'll bite my tongue. I think some people are acting like bitches about this. I know whose side I'm on with this, but it don't matter. I think we should just enjoy movies, man. I got Demolition Man right here, the 4K. Can't go wrong with Arrow Video Chunky Box. Arrow Video, the best to do it. When it comes to these editions right here. Demolition Man. I heard they got the different cut, like the Pizza Hut and the Taco Bell cut. I don't know what anyone's talking about when they're saying that. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Now, here's one I really should have cracked open on Christmas. This was a gift from my mother. It was a really good deal on Black Friday at the time when I told her about this, and that is the Batman collection. Now, I'm not too big. I'm going to open it right now. I'm not too big into superhero movies, especially the modern era of it all. But I grew up on these movies right here. I love these so much. We got Batman from '89. Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and of course my very favorite, Batman and Robin. No, obviously the worst one. I love all the Arnold quotes in this one. I'd have to say Batman Returns is my favorite. I think that's most everybody's favorite in this series. But like I said, I'm not too big into superhero movies. But I grew up on these, and it's been a really long time since I've seen any of these. Now, next up is a movie I heard recently not a lot of people are too big on, which kind of surprised me. I just figured everybody loved this movie, and that is the 4K upgrade of Shaun of the Dead. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to this steelbook, this is one of the most badass looking steelbooks I've seen. Looks like an old EC comic. If you guys want to get a closer look. Spine. You got the ice cream cones inside, and then the Blu-ray and the 4K look like the records. That's a really fun scene right there, but I love this movie. I guess I can understand why some people wouldn't like it, but it's one of my favorite zombie movies, really. You know, and I kind of want to make a topic out of this eventually. Like, this movie in particular made me think about this. Like, what is the difference between a comedy horror and a horror comedy? You know what I mean? Like, where do you draw the line? Because, like, I have, like, scary movies in my comedy section, but I have Shaun of the Dead in my horror. So, I just thought that'd be kind of an interesting topic. Maybe for the future. Okay, so I ordered some stuff from Diabolic DVD and Orbit DVD. Whew. Thought someone was about to fall on me. Shit, I gotta refile these movies, man, so you never know. This could be the end of me. I could have a big steelbook just take me out all of a sudden. But here's one I picked up when I was grabbing something else off of like Orbit DVD, I believe. This came from a partner label on Vinegar Syndrome. You have the United States of Insanity. Now, this is a strange thing for me. Like, I'm not a big fan of ICP. I don't know if I've ever even really listened to a song all the way through. I just don't like that type of music. But I am from right outside Detroit, Michigan, so the Insane Clown Posse has been very well known growing up my whole life, you know, and being into pro wrestling when I was like a preteen and teenager. You know, I had friends that were into ICP and everything. And I just thought this would be interesting to check out a documentary on like how the Juggalos are treated like a gang and people losing their jobs over it and everything. I watched this actually about a week ago, and it wasn't too bad. And it actually sparked up an idea. I think I might actually follow through with this. Let me know if you guys would be interested in this. I went down like a rabbit hole. Well, every once in a while I will watch like a random YouTuber go to the Gathering of the Juggalos just to like see what it's all about. And I thought, like, with the way I've vlogged before and I have, you know, interest in filmmaking and everything, I thought I kind of want to try to make a documentary of me going to the Gathering of the Juggalos. It's in Ohio, and I have a good friend of mine. You might know him as Backwoods Band Grizzly, pro wrestler out of Michigan, one of my best friends. He was a big ICP fan growing up, so I asked him, would you be interested in going? And it sounds like he's committed and wants to go really bad. Us two and Nick Baker. So I think I might actually go to this damn Gathering of the Juggalos. But like I said, I don't like the music. I just think it'd be an interesting experience just to see how fucking crazy it is. Let me know if you guys think that would be something you want to see me do. But okay, now here is one. I didn't know if I needed to upgrade. People are pretty iffy about upgrading comedy movies. You know, I do see that. You know, I think it's one of the genres that benefits the least, maybe from 4K. But this is one of my favorite movies, man. American Pie. I had to pick this up. Classic cover. Nice hard case. Oh, and that one time at band camp. Got an art card. Got ourselves a booklet here. And the 4K itself. Now, I know all 4Ks are region free, but just another reason I'll give you guys to pick up a region-free player. You know, you can watch anything from anywhere, and, you know, it's a really good investment. I actually just picked up that Arrow Video Phantasm set finally that's region-locked, because I don't really have a definitive good collection of Phantasm, but watch. It's coming on the 8th, and I bet they're going to announce a set in 4K. Just my luck. But anyways, American Pie, I grew up around this time. You know, I was a preteen when this came out, so I love watching comedy movies that go back to this time. It's just like a certain time capsule. You know, the music, the way everybody dresses and acts. It's just, you know, I love me some raunchy comedies, teen sex comedies. You know, and speaking of that, here's one I'm excited to check out again. It's been so long. I haven't seen this since I was a kid. Just One of the Guys. This is a very raunchy teen sex comedy as well. Like with this girl that writes an essay, I think, to be let into some college, and they don't accept her, and she thinks it's because she's a girl, so she goes undercover, like at a different school as a guy, to try to like see if she can succeed, if she's treated different or whatever. But you know, we all know about the ending of this movie. If you don't know, look it up. It's pretty iconic. And it's just been a while since I've seen this. There was a pretty good price for it. I said, why not? Okay, we got two more titles. Here's one I definitely didn't plan on upgrading on 4K, but I do think it's cool when Scream Factory actually puts out 4Ks that aren't just upgrades of titles they already had. So I just had a bare bones copy of this, and I don't know, I decided to upgrade it. The Faculty, once again, kind of in the same line of American Pie. It's a time capsule in that late 90s, early 2000s era. And this movie kind of holds a special place in my heart because when I got into collecting when I was a kid, the very first DVD I ever bought with my own money was The Faculty. So I just said screw it, decided to upgrade and grab the 4K The Faculty. Now here is one I picked up along with American Pie in the ICP documentary. This is one I wanted to get for a while. It went away on Amazon pretty quickly. I've never seen this movie before in my life. Heathers. But I'm a really big fan of Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. True Romance being one of my very favorite movies. And, you know, it's just really hard to turn down, like, these new Arrow video releases, you know. Even when it's not a chunky box, you know, just something exciting about them. And this kind of gives me, like, Serial Mom kind of vibes, like, in the type of, like, comedy that it is. So, I don't know. This might be kind of fun. I've heard some good things. I do really like the artwork, too. And my very last one, this is like an indie movie that Arrow Video put out at the last video store. Look up this trailer, you guys. This looks really interesting. Like some girl goes to return a videotape to a video store that, you know, that her dad had rented before he passed away, and it's like one of the last video stores. And then it kind of like opens up this portal when they put the tape into the VCR where like all these, like, you got like a Jason kind of guy, an action guy, like all these characters from like 80s movies come out of the TV and they got to fight them off or whatever. It looks pretty interesting, and just the design and everything. Something a little different. I thought it'd be pretty cool to pick up the last video store. I don't know if this is like made through Arrow Video or whatnot. And 79 minutes. That's interesting. I was just talking to Goraphobe about this on one of his streams. Where isn't it interesting if like a movie's longer than 90 minutes? If it's like 100 minutes, I'm like, oh man, this movie's too long. But if it's anything under, it's like easy watch, you know. So 79 minutes, and I really didn't plan this way, the last video store, but it's very ironic because this is the perfect segue. So, anyways, that's everything I picked up, and like I said, I'm gonna do a complete horror movie collection on the first Sunday of the new year. Also, I got this too. The Ramones' very first vinyl album, self-titled. Got this for Christmas. One of my favorite albums. I figured, I might as well show you guys this too. It is physical media. I also picked up the Return of the Living Dead 2 vinyl through TerraVision, but I kind of want to make my own video for that, a separate video, which I'll do maybe even tomorrow. But anyways, so much for my segue. I'm all over the place. But the last video store. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys follow certain groups on Facebook that talk about movies and whatnot. This was couple nights ago, I think Thursday night, I seen someone on one of these pages post like, oh, I went to one of the last video stores in my state, and it was in Michigan. I'm from Michigan. And I looked it up. This place is 8 minutes from my house, this video store. The name of the place escapes me right now. But I went on my community tab on YouTube, and I asked if you guys would be interested in me going to this video store and checking it out. This place looks like it's straight out of the 90s. So I plan on doing that. I was going to go today, but I had a lot of running around to do before I made this video. Thus why this video is a little later on in the day. So I decided I'm going to go tomorrow when I wake up. I'm going to head up to this video store. And just want to let you guys know I'll put that video out sometime tomorrow. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna go check it out. I'll probably get a membership. I might rent some stuff. I might buy some stuff. Maybe get an interview from some of the people that work there. Maybe if the owner's there or something. If they let me record, I'm sure they would. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Just the nostalgia to walk into a video store itself. I'm going to be totally nerding out when I go to do that. And I figured it'd be good content for you guys, to go along with a ride with me, checking out this video store and whatnot. And it's a mom and pop video store too, so I want to definitely pick some stuff up to support them and whatnot. But I just think that's going to be a lot of fun. So expect that video tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, that's the haul. I think I got some pretty interesting titles. Not too much horror, but some fun stuff indeed. But with that being said, hopefully everybody's having a good one. Yeah, Blood, Guts, Gore. I'll check you guys next time.